Hello, everybody. We have big news. Matthew Stafford, Jared Goff being traded. We're here with Lorenzo, guest today on the episode. And what do you think about this trade, Lorenzo? Two first
It's
round picks
crazy.
also being moved.
It's crazy because the Rams have no first round picks, so they're trading away their entire future.
Yeah, I thought to myself when I saw this, wow, the Rams are overvaluing Matt Stafford. I mean, is he really? Do you think that Stafford is that much better than Goff that he's worth two first rounders and a third?
The thing is, he is a very underrated quarterback and a very good one, but he's not worth two other first round picks, which are your future. And Jared Goff is still a decent quarterback, but that still is young and could prove himself in the near future. So the Lions got the best of this trade.
Yeah, I think this is a huge win for the Lions, getting Jared Goff out of it as well. I just think, to myself, the past three seasons, Jared Goff, his record is 13-3, then 9-7, and then last year he was 8-7, and then gets a playoff win. And I think he has three or four playoff wins, and only two playoff losses. So he is better than average in the playoffs. Matthew Stafford, 14-25-1. So for a player who has significantly less wins, yet apparently the Rams really think that he's that much better than Goff, I just don't really see it. I honestly don't. Do you? I mean, what do you see in Stafford that makes him that much better than Goff?
I see that he's a much better player because he's always had a bad team. Like he's one of the few quarterbacks
and that's
that
obviously.
have. Yeah. So you shouldn't look at the wins, but he's going into retirement age. I wouldn't trade him based on his age more than anything. He's still a great quarterback, but they overvalued him.
Yeah, I feel like this is probably. I mean, his contract is worth another 3 years, so my guess is he probably has 3 years left as a starting quarterback. I mean, I really don't see. He's 33. He turns 33 next month, so he's starting to get up there. He's the same age as Russ. I feel like this is gonna make the Rams better in the short term, but I think long term, this is not a very good deal for the Rams.
Well, if it was Matthew Stafford for Jared Goff, I would understand. But you're trading away two first-round picks. The Rams have none.
I know, right?
So
I feel like the two first rounder. It just baffles me. Like, how did they? Maybe one first rounder I can see, but two is a lot. The Lions must have really. I mean, the Lions. Obviously, we heard that the 49ers had offered them 3 second rounders for Matt Stafford. And so now we're hearing that the Lions took the 2 first rounders over the 3 second rounders. Obviously, they would. Yeah. So clearly, they used the 49ers deal as leverage to convince the Rams to offer them more. And I guess the Rams wanted him that much more than the Niners did. I mean, I always felt like the Rams were probably going to be similar to they were this year to last year, probably a 9-win team, maybe 8, maybe 10. I feel like this probably improves them by 1 win. So I guess I would predict them to win 10 games next year. But 10 wins for the Rams in this division, that's not enough to win it. So, I mean, I'm not honestly as worried about the Rams. Matthew Stafford, I mean, a little bit better than Goff, but is he worth the 2 first rounders? You say no, I say no.
Well, I think the thing is the Rams had other problems to deal with. I don't know why you're trading for a quarterback when you have one already. Matthew Stafford is a great quarterback. He is a very undervalued. He's a great quarterback, but is he valued your future and a quarterback that can stay 5-6 years with your organization? I don't think so.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, it's a weird. And Jared Goff's on a massive contract, so maybe the Rams saw the writing on the wall and wanted to get out of Jared Goff's contract. I mean, as far as I'm aware, he has a good 6 or 7 years on his deal. I think he might be the third longest contract right now in the NFL. So maybe the Rams saw the writing on the wall and decided we want to get out of this. This is bad. We'd rather go short term to Stafford, and then maybe they draft somebody in a couple of years. I heard that Archie Manning is really supposed to be really good. He's still in high school right now, but maybe they go for him in a couple of years. Honestly, I don't know what the Rams are thinking in this move. To me, it seems like a massive win for Detroit. And even if Goff doesn't work out there, I feel like he'd be a fine backup and still gives them trade leverage too. If they can just restructure his contract, which they probably would, if they continue to lose with Goff, I'm sure that's a contract restructuring, and then the Lions can easily win the monetary side of this deal as well.
I don't know what the GM of the LA Rams is thinking. Like,
Yeah.
he has no picks this round. This draft, he can't pick a quarterback because they're all going to be gone by the time he's picking.
Yeah.
Mac Jones is going to be certainly gone before he gets to his, he has a 3rd round pick? Or does he still have a 2nd?
They may have a 2nd, but at that point, yeah, you could just have to hope that maybe Mac Jones is still on the board.
Maybe, yeah.
But I highly doubt. So it sounds like they're going to probably roll with Stafford and then with John Wolford as their backup next year.
Yeah.
And obviously they could go for some Jamie Newman or somebody like that, but Jamie Newman is definitely a couple years away from being a starter, considering he didn't even play this year.
Well, you take Jamie Newman, maybe best case scenario, he gets an apprenticeship from Stafford and he becomes a starting quarterback. But it just seems to be a waste. It just seems to be it's just a risk I would never take as a GM.
Yeah. And really quick, we do want to wrap this up for this quick reaction, but really quick, what do you think this will have implications on the Deshaun Watson market? Do you think that this will affect Watson's market now that Stafford has gone off the board?
Yes, because now now teams only have they already have one less quarterback they can trade for.
Yeah.
So this on Watson's basically the only option for a lot of teams.
Yeah, so if you're the Bears or the Colts or the Panthers, you're going to be pushing really hard on the Texans. And I know the Texans GM is currently saying, no, we don't want to trade him. But do you think that they will end up trading him?
For sure. Like, he really doesn't want.
Yeah.
And now JJ Watt wants out of Houston as well.
Yeah, well, I was the one who I think it was about 5 weeks ago when we lost to the Giants. I was the one who suggested the Seahawks to try to trade Russell Wilson and get Deshaun Watson and JJ Watt out of it. I highly doubt that will happen, but it's worth hoping for. All right, well, I think with that, we're going to wrap up this reaction video. Hopefully we'll be back tonight with more content, some Super Bowl predictions we're getting out, and make sure to check out our other videos, including the Trailblazers who won on a incredible buzzer beater. So check that one out as well. Thanks for watching. Thank you, Lorenzo, for being on. This has been an insane news that I was not expecting, but news that I will welcome.